Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you more gameplay. This time I'm going to be switching up to the Packers Playbook. Guys, this is a phenomenal playbook, the Packers Playbook. There's a lot of great formations, and I'm not going to use the ones that have already been broken down. I'm going to be using a lot of original playbooks, so I'm going to be using the I-form wing, also the strong H open flex, single back wing flex, probably going to be jumping into the gun split offset, and I might jump into the gun open flex. I haven't really labbed it out too much. And then obviously I've got the gun stack Y flex from the Rams, which is in this. I want to give a shout out to MBL Jason. He's a longtime subscriber. He comments. He's a big a fan of my full games, and I just wanted to really give him a thank you for doing that. And he actually he suggested that if I was on Xbook, he would give me a few coins, and it came to an idea. I just got an idea from that. Guys, I don't really have a lot of time to grind solos. I don't really have a lot of time to basically do a lot of these things, and I could go out of pocket and actually spend money to get coins, but I just feel dirty to do that. EA gets their money from me. They get their $60 every year with me getting this game, and I'm obviously promoting it by actually posting videos of the game on my channel. So guys, I'm going to give you an opportunity. If you're on PlayStation 4 and you want to give back, or if you want an opportunity to go ahead and have me mention you in my videos, and thank you, I'm actually going to be posting. Right now it is Monday at about 7 o'clock. On the 2nd of October, and I'm going to be posting these 3 cards on the Dolphins playbook. Are the Dolphins? They're silver cards. Lafayette Pitts is going to be posted for about 11,000 coins or 12,000 coins. Anthony Steen is actually going to be posted for roughly about 22,000 coins, and then Nick Williams is going to be posted for 55,000 coins. If you have extra coins and you like to support my channel and you want to go ahead and buy these guys, that'd be great. They can help me build up my MUT team and get some better players on my team, just so I can be a little bit more competitive. So with that said, I've had some people actually suggest that I jump into do regs as a base a gameplay. So I'm going to jump out of the MUT and go into basically into regs and play regs a regular game. So we're going to do head-to-head. I'm going to be using the Packers because this is the Packers playbook, and hopefully I'll be able to go and pick up a win with this playbook. So we're going to go into a quick match right now, and hopefully we'll be able to go and pick up a win. So guys, this is the end of week 4 in the NFL. I was just curious on what you guys thought about week 4. Also, if you're new to my channel, you like full games, hit the subscribe button and also the notification icon. That way you can actually get access to my videos and my full schemes. I'll be breaking down this entire full scheme basically throughout over the next couple weeks. I've already pre-recorded all the videos. My Patreon members can get instant access to the ebooks that I'm going to be breaking out for them, so I recommend taking a look at my Patreon account if you want to get that. And if you guys actually go ahead and purchase those cards I showed in the very beginning of the video, let me know so I can give you credit. Anybody that actually purchases the 55,000 coins or more card, I'll be willing to go ahead and break down a play for you out of any particular formation that you want. All right, so going to be going against the Patriots. Obviously, I've got the Packers. This is one of the things why I really don't like playing regs, is because you're going to get people are going to play powerhouse teams, and that's one of the reasons why I took the Packers, to kind of give myself a fighting chance. Secondary is fairly good with the Packers. They've got pretty good block shedding with the linebackers and good speed. Kicking off my opponent to begin with. To Delon 55, if I pronounced that correctly. If not, I really don't care. And then we're just going to kick off and get the ball in the second half. I'm going to try to go ahead and describe some of the things I'm doing with this playbook as much as possible. Sometimes I get lost into the game, and sometimes I give up 30-yard returns against an opponent. So on defense, just going to come out of the even. I don't think the even has got. I'm going to go with the meta right here. I'm just going to go with cover 4 and just go from there. that guy just shot the gap right there. You gonna stop him? I just wanted to cover 4. This guy does not huddle me at all, so that's actually kind of nice. We're going to try to put, actually, you know, I've already got my fastest guy in the nickel defense here. And if we actually going to be doing dime. So he stays in his passing set. So I just noticed that this team does not have 4-4 split. And he goes right into strong close. So I got to remember that. Strong close player, he goes into X drag. That was not necessarily a best defense to go ahead and run against that type of offense. He goes right back into his running set. He's able to pick up a first down and keep the chains moving. So. And he comes down with the ball with a lob catch over my defensive back. I try to make a play in the ball right there, and he just goes ahead and lobs it up. So that's one of the worst ways to go ahead and give up a touchdown, is by a lob catch like that. Just a lucky play, you know what I mean? It was a 50-50 ball. He did a good job with it, so I really can't complain. And went ahead and pressed it, and he just goes and lobbed the ball up. So that's good. It gives me an opportunity to go and get a little bit more pressure under my belt here. And I actually went into onside kick and I couldn't switch off. And we're just going to go ahead and take it down to the 20 or 25 and just go on offense from there. All right, so going to come out of the I-form wing. Go into coaching adjustments here. Not on offense. So we're going to go into the I-form wing. And this is going to be our base offense. We're going to come out of the halfback toss as our base play and see what type of defense this guy runs. Now, if he's using New England, that means he is got there you go. So just a little slant right there with that particular play. He had a stacked box against me, and he went into Storm 1 Brave. So that was definitely the right read. Let's go into strong open, and we're going to attack him with Z spot. I probably need to go into single back wing flex next. And he's pressing his guys right now. He's still showing me a cover 2 shell. And I dropped the ball right there with my player. That was not cool. So, kind of wide open receiver too and everything. I'm going to come back to that play again. It was a man coverage, man 2 under, or a 2-man under. We're going to go ahead and take our running backs and flip them around. Now he's got off coverage. There you go. So just a little dig route right there because he had off coverage. Able to go and pick up a first down on that. With Jordy Nelson, he wanted to cover 1 robber. So this guy's switching up his defenses a lot. Not showing any kind of consistency whatsoever. We go into the 0-1 trap. Hopefully we'll be able to get us some good blocking off of this. Take the ball up to the middle. So let's see here. Got 2 high safety once again. We got a spread out line. So this actually might work. I need to run behind that right guard. And hopefully I get the blocking I'm looking for. There you go. Not exactly the perfect run, but I was able to pick up some consistent runs. He goes into cover 2. And going split offense right now. And we're going to come out of the halfback angle. Probably should have went with flanker under as our base play. Let's see, he gives me off coverage, so I might be able to hit the out, but now he presses his guys. There you go. And he presses guys right there. Cobb is a really good sure-hand wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, and he's got really good speed. He's 92 speed, so he's a good team to actually a good player to use with the Packers. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I shore up this guy. He took a couple lobs against me, so pressing might not be the way to go against this guy. He did basically run inside, hit the flat, and then he came back around and actually went ahead and did just a little lob. So 3 plays, didn't really show me much of his offense, but he does like to show that under center look, and he will take a shot up top. Wow. This guy's getting some huge breaks on special teams, man. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stay with the cover 4 drop. Oh, he just threw it right at me, and I couldn't make a play on the ball. He just threw it right to me. I should have been strafing. That was just a bad play. That was just a bad play by me. There's a little pitch to the outside, and I get a nice block shed by my linebacker right there to go put him in a situation where he might have to pass. All right, so big nickel right here. Got to make sure I set this play up fairly quickly. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. And the pressure doesn't come off, and he actually gets a nice little ball that actually falls forward for him to get a first down right there. Should be able to get that pressure set up right there on that in that type of situation. So he's working the clock down. We're going to be going into the second half with this particular play, this gameplay right now. All right, so going into the second half, scores tied 7-7. He's gotten some pretty good plays so far. He's mixed up his play calling very good. I haven't really seen anything He takes off this quarterback. You can run with Brady all you want. He goes with Y stick as his base play. So this guy's playing almost like a scheme where he almost picked that ball off with my CPU right there. Pressure's trying to come off the edge, and I wasn't able to go and get it off right there. So we're just going to go ahead. He's in a 3rd and 4 situation. Going to come out of the big dime. And we're going to try to hit him with man coverage. We're going to make him make a fast read. Good pitch. Good call. That was a really good call. I wasn't expecting the pitch, and it was not a very good defense. So, halfback toss crack. I didn't even look at his set. I think that was that a bunch set that he came out of. I didn't even look at it. So I'm kind of anticipating setting up my defenses. Good call right there. Try to hit him with some pressure, and I wasn't able to get that blitz set up correctly. So I got to go ahead and just make sure this guy just tries to dink and dunk me all the way down the field. So let's see what kind of a defense or a type of offense he's doing. So far, this guy's making very good decisions with his players. That should have been picked off. I had 2 defenders in the area right there, and he just lobbed it back up again. So 3rd and 3, I think he's going to go ahead and try to attack the flats. How did he get that off? How did he get that off? The pressure was coming in, and it just was a real fluky play like that. So that was actually just really, really fluky. Okay, so he went into posts, so that's how that happened right there. So I got to probably get out of pressure against this guy, just make him make reads down there. This guy's been ice cold on his offense so far. He's been very, very good with his offense. There you go. So he went back to the pitch again, able to go and stop him short, but he's working this clock down. He went, I think, into the bunch pitch. You're going to try to hit him with the Sam, strong safety Sam 3. So he's working the clock down. I'm going to have to try to go ahead. Here's the thing, the difference with playing MUT and playing with regs is that you can work the clock down by 40 seconds. So this guy can successfully and he threw right back into man coverage again. So this guy's, he's just rifling balls into people. So now I've got an opportunity to go after him. And I think I'm going to go after him just with man coverage here. Just make him think about it. There you go. So pressure off the edge right there. Going to take a timeout. 4th and 17. He's got to take the points. That's the smart thing to do. So able to go and get a stop right there with the man read. He doesn't hit the bench rock quick enough, and I'm able to go and get a nice little sack right there with my defensive back. So that worked out for me with basically hitting with the sting pinch. But I need to get some points on the board. so I can stay up on this guy. So that's going to be very critical. But he's made pretty good decisions. He's thrown a couple bad sloppy balls. He's thrown a couple 50-50 balls. Sometimes not necessarily 50-50 balls, but he's gotten some pretty good breaks so far with this. So got the ball up to the 37-yard line. Minute and 45 seconds left. Plenty of time to go ahead and do something big here. We're going to come out of the split offset, and we're going to put our fastest wide receiver off to the left here. I'm going to hit this guy with flanker under. He's got off coverage. Got a block. See if I get the break. There you go. Here you go. That was basically the big play I was looking for. We're going to hurry up. I'm going to hit him with the X dig wheel. Going to come out of the halfback draw here. Most critical thing right now, more than anything else, is to make sure I get points on this. Work the clock down as much as possible against this guy. I'm going to try to work this clock down. I got a minute. He's got basically a minute. It's an eternity. Now he's pressing. Let's see if he takes the timeout. Nope. We're going to get this down to 30 seconds. So you wanted to cover one. I'm going to go into halfback angle. Try to hurry up. He's got his guys pressed. So Nelson's able to go ahead and get myself a touchdown with 18 seconds left on the clock right there. I was actually just trying to go. My stick was not that good in a particular situation, but he pressed his guys, so I couldn't get the free release with the off coverage, but I'll take it. So able to go up on a score with him right there. Hopefully we go ahead and get the extra points. If not, that's just silly of me to go ahead and give that up like that. That was just stupid. Alright, so can't give up any kind of cheap points right here. Can't allow this guy to actually go and tie it up. So I got to start thinking lob balls, up balls. He can hit me over the middle with some crossing routes if he wants to. Probably just going to go into man coverage and just have my safeties up high. And that was just a bad call right there. He should have never went with a run. He's just chewing away clock. And he's chewing away opportunities. So he's got one opportunity to go and get a nice ball, a lob ball right now, but I don't like his opportunities. He did not catch that ball. So he actually had an opportunity to go ahead and get in field goal range, but he didn't catch it because he just used a guy right over the middle of me like that. So it did not work out for him. I'll go ahead and just concede. And you can take those garbage yards all he wants. So going up into the second half, basically up by 3 points because I missed a field goal. I'm going to have to go for the 2-point conversion to go ahead and keep an opportunity here. He's kicking off, not onside. He's keeping it pretty honest. I've been able to move the ball pretty effectively against him. Going to go ahead and try to jump back into some of my offensive sets. I-form wing. Going to go ahead and try to go ahead and hit him with the strong H open flex. All right, so let's go back into the I-form wing and see if we can hit him with a run. I'm going to do the halfback toss. See if we can get this off. D-line 55. D-line 55. Let's bring the safeties down. There you go. Nice little run right there. Going to the flex is our base play. I'm going to come out of the motion 0-1 trap. See if we can pick up an easy 4 yards against this guy. And you know, I wanted to check out of that run. I didn't like the looks of it, just the way it looked. I probably should have got out of that. We're going to go back into split offense. And let's hit him with Y angle here. He's got off coverage. He presses. Get over. Come on, Bennett. Got a big defensive end actually covering that fullback right there. Should have never been in that area. So able to go ahead and pick up a first down on that. So just going to go back and jump into flex here. I'm showing him a couple runs. We're going to go in a tight end spot. See if we can hit him in the flat. Got Nelson doing the drag route. We're going to be looking at Montgomery, Bennett, and then Nelson. He's pressing his guys. There you go. So Nelson's able to pick up some pretty easy yards for me right there. I'll take it. I'm going to go into strong here. I'm going to go to the bench motion shot. Might be able to hit him with a big play right here if he presses his guys again. He's pressing his guys a lot. He's got off coverage, so we're going to go to Nelson off the left. There you go. So there's a very good play right there. He had off coverage against me, and Nelson's able to go and complete the ball for me on the deep corner route. Did edge staying it because I was blocking 7. They gave me all the time in the world to go ahead and get a nice little completion right there. I was supposed to go for 2, just didn't do that. That was just a dumb, idiotic move by me. All right, so up by 2 scores against my opponent. If I get one more stop against him, this game was going to be pretty much out of reach because I'm going to start really grinding the clock against this guy as much as possible. But he's had a fairly good offense. He's moved the ball fairly effectively, and I haven't been able to stop him so far. He's made fairly good reads, but he actually has pressed a couple of his passes into covered people. So I haven't seen him making reads where he's made completely good decisions. There you go. So missed play right there. Burnett makes playing the ball. He's just trying to hit me with some big plays up top with the crossers. Oh, God, I missed the angle. And my safety was nowhere to be around. Ah, God. My safety never cleaned that up. He never came in and actually took away that lane. And that's how he's able to go ahead and hit the pitch against me. So I was actually setting up that defense, and I probably should have backed out of it. That's totally my fault. So I let this guy back into this game, man. This is frustrating. To let this guy back in the game like that. So that puts me back on offense again to go ahead and try to attack this guy with this offense, with this Green Bay Packers offense. I just hope that he doesn't get himself a New England break on defense, like some kind of a fluky fumble or something like that. We're going to just go ahead and take it on the 25 and work the clock, or just move the ball down the field as much as possible. That's frustrating. That's really, really frustrating to give up a bad play like that. It was just bad stick by me more than anything else. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to be going into, we'll see if he's got off coverage or something like that. I might actually try to go ahead and try to hit him over the middle with a big play. I'm just going to go and run this ball. And so you had a nice little tackle right there. Went an overload seam. Back to the halfback toss. There you go. So here we go. Am I going to get a break? There you go. Right back at you, buddy, with the toss play. Able to go ahead and get a big yardage off of this toss. Broke a couple tackles with Montgomery to go ahead and keep it going. I almost thought I was going to lose that. He went into a corner blitz. So now the pressure's on him. I'm constantly scoring against this guy, so he's going to start getting a little bit trigger happy with his play, because he knows that every time I get the ball, I'm going to keep scoring against him. So he's probably going to start. A smart player would, most players probably would give up on the run, and they're going to start throwing the ball a little bit more, try to shorten the distances. So I got to just make sure that I can't give up any kind of cheesy runs like the last play. I'm going to stay out of that strong safety blitz play. It didn't play real good. Defense, this guy's got a really good stick. Wow. Did you see that little jump cut? That was really, really good right there. I'm just staying cover 4. I'm going to user the safety on the backside of the strong formation. Stay in cover 4, hard flats. There you go. So he just threw it right up to me. And I think this is going to be basically the rest of the game. I don't think he's going to be able to catch me. There you go. But now the game's slipping away from this guy. He's definitely in some serious trouble right now. We go into he shows me a cover 3 look, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to do the play action O. Let's do power O. Let's just go ahead and run up the gut. No. Wow. Did you see him just dive through the hole right there? Holy crap. What amazing play for him. What an amazing play. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack him with a formation I haven't ran at all. That's going to be the stacked. And let's just go ahead and get a better wide receiver over there. We're just going to hit him with fade out. This is just a play that I'm just jumping into right away just because I don't have a lot of time. Let's see if Nelson can get open for me. There you go. So we're going to take this down to the 4th quarter. We're in the driver's seat right now. Need to get the ball in the end zone. That's the ideal situation. All right, so in the 4th quarter, scores up 27-17. He's had some pretty good plays so far with his game. He's done a pretty good job with it. We're going to go into Salem pivot as our base play. I got that high read by Bennett on the backside, but we're going to look to Nelson. There you go. Come on. Where's the flag for? What's the flag for? Against the offense, illegal touching. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Devontae Adams stepped out of bounds. So we're going to go ahead and take the points. No reason to walk away from points, so we need to go up by 2 solid scores against this guy. Because 4 minutes and 55 seconds is still plenty of time for him to do something against me. So. Just try to do a high pass lead, and Adams just basically did not stay in. So I don't know if it's going to be a smart route or something I have to do. But noticing that, I think they've changed the game around because it's been kind of like what people have been doing in the end zone. Have been doing dig routes in the back of the end zones. And for me, my guys just don't seem to stay in. All right, so 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in this video. 40 minutes long. This is probably a little bit longer than normally want to do. And let's just go ahead and just stay in odd, and we're just going to stay in this cover 2 drop. He's in a screen, and there I am to clean that up. But I don't know who that Lewis guy is. He's playing lights out. The guy who's trying to break tackles against me. He's doing a really good job, causing some problems for me. And he got the ball out of bounds right there. Back to the X-drag trail. I'm surprised this guy doesn't know about the wheel route. It's such better play to use. Oof, he threw right in the coverage. I don't know where he was going with that ball right there. So 4th and 4 situation. Going to go in odd. Good read. I didn't set this defense up correctly. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time setting up this blitz. and just went for the swat right there. He just lobbed the ball up. My safety's made a huge play for me against the shutter curl seam. Where was King at? You see him come down and then he backed up. He didn't actually, it's like he saw the guy and he said, oh, I don't need to cover him. What the hell was that? I did underneath pressure. I did underneath flats right there. Why was my guys not in that area playing the flats? And he caught that? I had a defender. Did you guys see that defender just sitting right there? What is going on right now? This guy's just grinding away at me right now, and this is driving me nuts. He threw right into my coverage. My defender didn't do a thing. He threw right at him, and he was able to go ahead and just get back into this game. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, and defensive encroachment. Unbelievable. How I let this guy back in this game. He threw right into my coverage. My defense was just playing crappy, and they weren't playing like they're supposed to. So 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. Basically, I need about 4 first downs to shut this game out because he's got 3 timeouts. He can't really stop it after that. So got the ball up to the 38-yard line. If I can get myself in field goal range, then I'll be successful. So it's just going to go ahead and come back out of the I-form wing. Base play we're going to come out of is going to be the halfback toss. I wonder if he's going to go back in that shoot defense. If he brings that guy down into that gap, I'm going to go back into... Alright, so let's see if he was in that man defense again with the shoot. No, he's in cover 3 match. So we're going to stay once again with this, and we're going to probably hit him with an out route. And unable to go ahead and get the edge right there. So now the pressure's on me. He's been able to go ahead and have very effective drive right there. So we're going to come out of the flanker under as our base play. Hopefully I don't have to settle for anything underneath. Alright, so he doesn't use a timeout. What would you guys do right here? Would you punt the ball back to the guy? I'm going to work this clock down as much as possible, and I'm going to punt the ball away. I let this guy back into this game. Actually, you know what? What a fluky game right now. I probably should have went for the higher lead or higher play right there, but you still got plenty of time. We got to make sure I play conservative defense. All right, so 1 minute and 8 seconds left. I might choke this game away right now. This guy hasn't played anything really spectacular against me so far. He's had a couple big plays. I had an opportunity to convert. Missed one. I went back to the run. He actually took me down. I'm going to go ahead and stay with the big dime. And I don't want to give up big plays, so we're going to go into cover 6. Goes into screen, and he does not give me any timeout right there. Went into man coverage. There should have been a defender over there against that guy. That was a good play call. Alright, so I need to work this clock down as much as possible. And he's working his clock down right now, so he took an early timeout right there. That was a good read by him. There you go. So got a sack right there. He's got a bird a timeout, and now he's out of field goal range. Went into the prowl because it's a very easy setup. And he drops the ball. I get a huge break right there. So safety played a huge play right there. That was huge for me. And he's in field goal range, but now the clock is moving down against him. He burns his last timeout. That's going to kill this guy right now. He needs to get the ball in the end zone. He's in some serious trouble. Drop pass right there actually gave him kind of a break. If we get this ball inside 14 minutes, we should be okay. All right, so now he's going to take a shot up in the end zone. So down to the a last second play here. This is where things start getting really, really scary when you play this type of stuff. You don't want to be in these type of situations. There you go. So threw the ball up right there, able to go ahead and get a break against this guy. Man, that was close. That was very, very close. I shouldn't have. This game, I should have pulled away from this guy a lot sooner. That was just not a good situation whatsoever. So able to go ahead and pick up a victory against my opponent. And this Green Bay Packers playbook. He just was lobbing balls up right there. This game should never been this close. I don't know if it's because of basically the regs and the way the teams play, but for the most part, he's able to go ahead and do that. Some of the plays worked really good. I had very good success with that gun split offset. Also, the single back wing flex that worked out for me, and the strong H open flex and the I form wing was very good. I'll be jumping in some other formations in this. So guys, if you like this, please let me know. Hit the like button. Go ahead and let me know what your thought is on the NFL season right now. In the NFL season, we got a lot of upsets, not a lot of certainty. Teams are doing a lot better than we really expected. The team in particular is a big surprise right now is the LA Rams. Not expecting that team to be so successful, and it's been very, very good. So to my subscribers, thank you once again for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. I'll be rolling out a full breakdown of all my reads with this Packers playbook. I'll be expanding on the playbook, and for my Patreon members, I'll be breaking out some special formations just for you guys. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time, guys.